We're returning now to our special Spot the Scam coverage. This week, we're sharing the stories of people who lost thousands and speaking with experts who will share tips on how to avoid falling victim. Tonight, we're focusing on investment fraud. Earlier in the newscast, we shared the story of an Ottawa couple who lost $300,000. They thought they were making a safe investment, but never got their money back. And although the company denies any wrongdoing, they are now wrapped up in a lawsuit. And joining us now is Jeff Filliter, a senior investigator with Haywood Hunt Associates, which helps people in situations like these. And just the fact that there is a job such as yours doing that suggests the need is great in the community.
Yeah, indeed it is. Thank you for having me, Patricia. Thank you for shining a light on this very important topic. We do try to assist our people. We take a personal approach to these things. They're not just another file. We look at the victims in terms of what they've lost. How can we help?
Some heartbreaking cases, of course, out there. The best way to be okay is to avoid investment fraud in the first place, right? What's your big piece of advice for that?
Number one, due diligence. Do your research. Find out who you're dealing with. Find out what the transactions are all about, where the money's going, how am I going to get the return on investment, what's the form of that, what's the form of the payments. All those things have to be in place before you enter into that kind of investment.
Do your research. Talk to people who have dealt with these people before, all of that. Even so, though, there could be some red flags. What are you watching for in terms of red flags?
Yeah, there are a number, but the ones that come to mind primarily would be high rates of return on your investment. So if the ROI is exceptionally high by way of percentage per annum, you got to be cautious of that. Why is this happening? Why can I not walk into a bank and get the similar types of rates?
Why isn't everyone doing it?
Exactly right, yeah. So the second thing is if it sounds too good to be true, more than likely it is too good to be true. Be cautious of that. If you're getting 24% return on investments per annum, for instance, the case you talked about previously, why is that happening? How can that happen?
Right. And then one more thing, if they're asking you to send them some money?
Yeah, so wire transfers, you be cautious of where they're going. If you are investing with a company, for example, and you're sending wire transfer payments for investment to an individual, might be a director, might be a principal of that company, why? Why is it going to the principal, not the company itself?
Okay, and then I'm guessing the big question that you get asked all the time in your line of work is the money gone forever? Is there any way I can get any of this money back after a scam?
Yeah, right. There's two schools of thought, Patricia. One is the do I want justice? The other is do I want restitution? Entering into the criminal aspect of it, you can file with the police do investigation. There could be charges laid. There could be convictions on those charges, and the judge could attach a restitution order at the end to the actual conviction, but the recovery through that process is limited. There's no real regulatory body saying, well, you owe this money, you got to pay it. The other option is the civil process, which we get involved in, and that would require the securing of counsel, have the counsel enter into a lawsuit similar to the one you spoke of previously, and through that process try to recover damages, loss to reputation, whatever the case may be. That requires the following of the flow of funds. Where do they start? Where do they go? Where are they now? If there's tangible assets at the end of the day, then we can clearly try to take action to recover those assets.
So I guess the answer is occasionally.
Occasionally.
To get their money back. Jeff, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.